Welcome back to another video. This is a fun one because in this one we go and visit the Reef Pro coral farm. So Reef Pro is a local company to us. They primarily make calcium and alkalinity supplements, the best calcium and alkalinity supplements for your reef tank. They also grow and sell designer corals as kind of proof of concept. So without further ado, let's get on to the tour. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. As a new channel, it helps us out a lot. Enjoy the video. So this is the part we've all been waiting for. I never get tired of the Reef Pro farm.
Yeah, this is like a mini farm, but I got a lot going on at the same time. This is a 60-gallon rimless. I keep it very, very low flow. Some of the corals that I keep in here, they like it that way. I have open brains and mushrooms. They seem to do way better. Plus the zoanthids too.
The world's largest magician zoanthids. Then you got your water testing station with your Apex display.
Yep, that's where I keep all my logs or every test.
That's cool. And what is is that a thermaline?
I use this when I do my water testing.
Oh, that's cool.
It makes it easier. You don't have to worry about shaking it.
That's really cool.
Especially when you're doing phosphate and you have to shake it for a longer time.
I told you he was a scientist.
I always say you have to be lazy to be successful. You know?
And these are the corals you have for sale, right?
Yeah, this 60-gallon rimless. I keep all the online corals here. You know, there's some cool stuff like ASD rainbows. We have cherry bomb, orange passion, Walt Disney's. You should definitely check it out. reefprostore.com.
reefprostore.com.
Well, most of these corals came from my display tank. As they're overgrown, you know, we cut them. And on this tank, I keep some of the corals that I buy to grow for future. Almost everything you see here, I grew from a little frag into colonies, and that's basically what we sell on our website.
Now I gotta say that the colors don't come out as nice in person on video. But you gotta kind of trust me on this. The colors of these corals are phenomenal. I mean, the red on your bubblegum digi, so vibrant. The PC rainbows.
Yeah, one of my favorite.
Such a versatile coral, PC rainbow, depending on the environment that you put it in, the lighting, the flow, the water chemistry. It's hyper variable in color. But every part of these are so vibrant. You have more colonies here.
Yeah, there's some of my grow out too. I was gonna go with a shallow tank, but I decided to go with this one.
Is that 4 feet?
Yeah, 4 feet. I wanted to add a lot more water volume to my system to make it a lot more stable. So
it's a really cool tank. I haven't seen this employed all that much in aquaculture.
It's a really simple setup.
Usually people go with the shallow tanks.
Yeah.
I feel like you can probably get better flow too with a deep tank like that, right?
Yeah, I mean, even with a shallow tank, you can probably accomplish the same, but I think for me it was more about adding more water volume, more stability.
Sure.
And I keep it very simple, just simple sump, just a skimmer.
Is this it?
Yeah, that's it. Yes. That and the dosing. That's it. Water comes in, goes into the floss.
So you got mechanical filtration. You got a skimmer that isn't even on.
Yeah, right now my nutrients are a little too low, so I just turned it off for a couple of days and testing and waiting for it to come up a little bit. since I added so much water to the system, I dropped my nutrients by a lot.
This really goes to show that there's a few fundamentals to reef keeping that if you can master them, you don't need every high-tech gizmo and gadget.
No, the more stuff you have, the more stuff to break.
That's a good point.
I've seen people with a lot of equipment and they're dosing a million different things, and you ask them why you do that, and they don't know. They just, little by little, they keep adding and adding and adding. I guess some people like equipment, that's, you know, but really you don't need all that.
The gear can be fun.
Yes.
But you've proven here that good lighting, you got T5 and LED.
Right.
Stable water chemistry, good flow, keep the organics low. And probably 99% of the time, your tank's gonna thrive.
Yep.
I love your dosing reservoir.
Yeah, right now I'm currently dosing around 300 to 350 calcium alkalinity, so I needed to go with something a little bigger than the 5 gallons. Those whole 7 gallons.
Okay. Does that slide out?
Yes.
Did you buy that?
I got that at Home Depot.
Got that at Home Depot.
So
look how dialed that is.
it makes it easier to, you know, fill them up.
Right. You said you're going through 300 to 350 milliliters a day?
Yep.
A and B?
A and B.
The same amount of each?
No, I usually use a little more alkalinity than calcium. It all depends on how the corals are growing. If I frag some of the big colonies, the consumption calcium drops a little bit, and then. But I've seen most of the time you're dosing a little more alkalinity than calcium, especially here because I'm always fragging the corals and disturbing them. But on a regular tank, you do equal parts.
Okay.
Although I don't really believe on the whole thing that everything has to be equal parts because it's based on consumption. So I don't see why you will do equal parts if you're not consuming calcium. You know, because like if you have a soft coral tank, you're not going to consume calcium, but you're going to consume alkalinity.
Right. Or if you have a lot of coralline grown in the tank that has a dolomite skeleton, using more magnesium than you might if you didn't. Gilbert, thanks so much for taking the time to show us everything.
It's my pleasure.
What should people do if they want to see more content like this?
They should like this video and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to press the bell.
Awesome. Thanks again, Gilbert.